Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Misha Cirkunov and Alexander Gustafsson. Well, he is the best mixed martial artist that the nation of Sweden has ever produced. Former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger Alexander Gustafsson, and he hasn't realized the UFC title yet, but I know you guys will always have UFC 192, one of the harder fights of your career.
One of the toughest nights that I've ever had in the UFC, and Alexander Gustafsson showed in that night that not only is he skilled, he's as tough as they come. From the war with Jon Jones, to the war that him and I had, to some of the biggest victories that he stood and he's won in the octagon. A very, very skilled striker with fantastic boxing, unbelievable footwork, and very, very underrated wrestling. One of the only guys that can say he's taken me down and also taken Jon Jones down in a championship fight.
He really is the total package. I know he hasn't solved that Jon Jones puzzle yet, but truly a special striker. And in terms of the movement at 205 pounds on the feet, nobody does it better than Gus. Well, he's one of the best judo players in the UFC at present, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, more often than not, they still get thrown across the octagon.
It's unbelievable to watch him just launch guys across the octagon with so many different techniques. And when you start to defend, when you try to get your hips back from him because you know the throws are coming, he will maneuver you off to the right, inside trip with the left side.
Yeah.
There are just so many different things that he can do to get you to the ground. It's trap after trap after trap. Watching this guy in those judo exchanges is like watching a professor standing at the front of an auditorium teaching a class.
Yeah, well put. Judo truly at the highest level is an art form. Nobody does it better than him. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Both fighters are 33 years of age. Gustafsson is 2 inches taller. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Misha Cirkunov.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, come out fighting.
You ready?
Watching the MMA leader back in Montreal tonight. We are inside Bell Center where the hockey fans are making noise for mixed martial arts tonight. This is as good an MMA setting as we have on the entire calendar.
I remember sitting in the back with Josh Koscheck on George St. Pierre and thinking, wow, the Canadian fans have treated us great this week. But the moment we hit the curtain, you felt the blues. You felt that we were uninvited. They were there to cheer on their guy, George St. Pierre. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to pressure. He's got to change that finish down now.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's life. And tonight, you got that done, and you should be